Hello, friends. It's TeresaLouise on a Monday night. Let's see, I think it is June 10th. And surprise, I'm here. I'm going to sew for a little while. I want to work on this peaceful basket. It is the second block from the Sew Sampler box. And you can get these patterns over at the Fat Quarter Shop if you want to join in. The blocks are like 17.5 inches. So super a pretty block. And that's what I'm going to be working on. So if you want to jump in and join me, and I didn't really schedule this for today, so let's see who pops in. And there we have Lisa. Hi, Lisa. How are you today? And Suzanne is here. Hello, hello. And Donna Bogart, Pam Claire, Vintage Style by Joe. Hello, hello, everyone. We have Jacqueline. Hi there. I'm going to do a little bit of sewing, ladies. I'm going to work on the peaceful basket, and I just thought I'd, sew and chat because, yeah, it's fun. So, so if you'd like to hang out for a while and visit too, I'm up for it. Okay, so that's what are you guys doing today? Anything fun on a Monday afternoon? See, it's about a little bit after 6 p.m. out east. So hopefully you've had dinner already, or maybe you're in the middle of making dinner. So I hope I didn't interrupt you. So I still have a few hours for my dinner. All right. Oh, and I see that So Yeah is doing a live. So maybe I can protect you from, spending money, right? Because we don't need any more fabric. Let's see. Joe is working on donation pet beds. That's funny you should say that. I was thinking of those earlier today. I have a bunch of, when you practice your free motion quilting or practice your long arm quilting. So I have a whole bunch of those practice pieces, and they're pretty big. I usually use like a yard of fabric when I'm doing it. And I thought, I haven't thought much about what I can do with them other than make dog beds. And so I'm thinking about doing that. So yeah, I was thinking about that today. So after I get done with this block, if I get it done, because I'm so darn slow because I talk too much, yeah, I might work on that, or I might work on the pillowcases. So yeah, fun thing to do. Hi, Gladys. Hello, Susan. Joe says, I just did a DIY on them. Okay. Hi, Laura. She said she's so glad to catch the lives. She usually watches the replays. Well, I appreciate you watching the replays too. But those aren't quite as much fun as being able to chat, right? But I do appreciate everybody watching the replays, and I would love it if you would leave me a comment, even just like a little heart. You don't even have to really say anything if you don't want to. Just a little heart so I know that you have been there. And that video from Sunday, now I don't know how long they watched that video. It was pretty long video, like, 2.5 hours or so. But there was 2,000 257 views on that video, and that has got to be a record. So thank you for watching. I really appreciate it. Yeah, I agree, Laura. She said the lives are so much more fun, for sure. Hi, Kay. How's it going? I'm binding my cozy quilt with a Mickey backing. Oh, fun. Oh, I spy M&Ms. Yeah, they're almost gone. Those are all I have left out of that big bag. So I shouldn't be eating these because I have a, a tooth over here that's aching. You know, these teeth are so bad, and I'm losing them, obviously. But this one over here is starting to really hurt. And it did chip off a couple of months ago, so I have like this big chip in that tooth. And sometimes, now this is really weird, okay? I'll see what you guys think, because, you know, maybe one of you is a dentist, and you may know this answer. So at night when I go to bed, I don't have a toothache, but as soon as I lay down, I get a toothache. And I mean a toothache, bad. I have to get up and put, you know, Orgel on there, and I have to get a warm rag. I start out with it being really warm, hot, you know, and then I let it go cold. And that usually helps, and I can get to sleep, but it usually lasts a good hour probably. Yeah, I'm sure that the M&Ms do not help, but I've tried to chew on this side, not this side. So, I can't quit eating candy. Anyway, I figure this is what I think, in part, it's from eating dinner. Because when I eat dinner, you know, I'm eating on this side, I'm chewing on this side, that side. And so that my main meal is dinner. So that tooth is getting a lot of activity. That's what I think it is. Well, yeah, but my sleep on the pillow on this side, not this side, you know? So I don't know about that. Hi, Terry. Let's see who else we have that popped in. We have Karen. Hello. And Mary Ellie H. Welcome, welcome. Yeah, I probably should be cutting back on the sugar, but, you know, I'll do that when they tell me I have to, I guess. Hi, Kara. How are you? Yes, I do have fibromyalgia. Yeah, that is true. We tend to have worse teeth. That's for sure. Oh, the pressure on my head. Yeah, that could be. That could be. Plus, I try to kind of like suck on those M&Ms. They are peanut butter M&Ms. Oh, I saw Susan said something I wanted to read. No, Susan. You sent my hubby some candy. That's so sweet of you. Uh, I might give it to him. I don't know. Depends on what kind of candy it was. Hey, Valerie, how's it going? Hi, Jackie. Carolina, hi. I don't think I've seen you in the chat. Welcome. I hope I pronounced your name right. Pleasant surprise to see you. Yeah, here I am. Going to work on the Peaceful Basket, Block 2. I know I've said this 3 times already, but that's okay. So I was working on this with Katie yesterday, but you know, I didn't finish it because I was talking so much, but that's okay. I do have my mic plugged in. Is that working okay? Oh, yeah, I'm going to have to take those, Susan, because Brandon doesn't care for peanut butter cups. So when I buy us candy, I buy the peanut butter M&Ms for me, and he gets the chocolate covered M&M ones. Chocolate covered almonds. That's what I meant to say. Okay, so yesterday I did the first one, which was this little unit here. So that is done. It's already squared up. I think it looks okay. Yeah, it does. So I'm going to go on to the next block. Hi, Doreen. Yes, it's working. Awesome. Good. Oh, Carolina says, I've been watching for a while. I'm new to quilting, but an old lady. Well, we can start quilting at any age, okay? It doesn't matter. The sound is great. Oh, good. I'm glad. Let's see. Valerie says, you are inspiring me to work on my quilts. Child's quilt for the guild. I just need to quilt it. Get at it. Get to work. Pull it out. Let us know towards the end of the video if you got it done. Yeah, I'm a bit of an old lady too, Susan. She says, that's just fine. I am a bit of an old lady, and I'm fairly new at quilting. So, that's true, Lisa. That is so true. Okay. You girls know me too well. I am going to sew, though. All right. She said, Teresa, you aren't going to sew much while your adoring fans are chatting based on historical lives. Yeah, that's true. That's okay. So maybe I'm not really here to sew. I'm just here to chat. You guys can sew. I'll chat. How's that? That's what I should name these. You sew while I chat. I like that. All right. So some of my fabric is missing their labels. Let me see. Is this 4-inch? Yep, 4-inch. Oh, I have to keep these marked because there are so many in this block. Susan, did you figure out your sound problem? Oh, and I don't know if you know this, Susan, but you can set your live video to be unlisted, and you can practice doing your live and then go watch it and see how the sound is. So you don't have to actually go live. You can go live unlisted, and then I do that once in a while just to kind of test everything, and then I just delete them. Although I guess I could use them for bloopers. That would be funny. She's going to work on it tomorrow. Doing that tomorrow. Sounds good. All right. Is this a 4-inch square? Yes. And that is M. So that's correct. And which one was N? Okay. N is all done. So I can put that one away. Now, you are going to have leftover pieces on this, like when I did this block here. We had these 2 pieces left over, so you could go ahead and sew them together. you know, like that. And then you would have an hourglass unit and use it for something. Put it in with your orphan blocks or just save it with this project. You might be able to use it somewhere else in here. So I just save all of them, everything, parts and all that till the end because you never know if you're going to need it. All right, so that. Hi, Crystal. Yeah, that's a featherweight sewing machine behind me. No, there's volume. Oh, you got it now? Okay, great. It does work. I have used it, but I do not like the foot pedal at all. It's the original foot pedal, and maybe I'm using it wrong or something, but I do not like the foot pedal at all. So it really bothers my foot. So that's why I don't use it very often. I need to get a hold of the featherweight store and see if they have a upgraded foot pedal that you can put on those, buy. So I might do that. Okay, so let's see. Go ahead and move on to that. So I will need O and M, and we're just making half square triangles here, so that's pretty easy. And I'm just going to flip those over and mark a line on those. I wonder what I did with my blue ruler. I don't know what the heck I did with that. Always losing stuff. Hi, Brenda. Hi, Shirley. Let's see, did I miss anybody else? Darlene. Hi, Darlene. Roxanne, how are you doing? Hi, Carol. Yeah, I missed a few of you, didn't I? Sorry about that. Donna Dixon, hello. Did I say hi to Jackie? Hi, Jackie. Okay, I think Mary H. Okay, hello everybody and welcome. Just working on the block 2 of the Peaceful Basket from the Sew Sampler box. Block 2. It's going to be really pretty, but there are a lot of parts. But Kimberly Jolly, I think she really likes those complicated blocks. So I don't, and if you feel fairly comfortable making hourglass blocks and half square triangles, you should do fine with this block. But if you're brand new at quilting and you're a little worried about it, then you might want to wait. So I would say this block would be a confident beginner. Oh, they do. Thanks, Terry. I didn't know that. On Amazon? You can get an updated foot pedal on Amazon? Boy, I guess you could just about get anything on Amazon. Oh, before I forget, thank you everybody who participated in posting pictures of your fur babies on Facebook. I have so enjoyed seeing everybody's fur babies. Yeah, it's really neat. So thank you for doing that. a lot of fun, and it is interesting to look through there and see what you have named your dogs. We got some interesting names out there. And Lisa, thank you for posting links. That's very sweet of you. And so far today, it looks like things are pretty calm in the chat, meaning we don't have any flybys. Let's see. Hi, Lisa Brown. How's it going? Terry said, oh, I got fussy looking for a good picture of my boy that I forgot to finish. Oh, well, Terry, there's still time. Anytime. I'm still looking at them. If I had a way right now to share my screen, I would share it with everybody, but I don't. So maybe once I get the Zoom and everything set up, I'll be able to share my screen. And then we can do show and tell. That will be fun. Hi, Misty. Hello, how are you today? Good to see ya. Hope you're doing well. That's true, Lisa. Lisa says, Terry, that furry little guy does not take a bad picture. I was going to post one of the pictures from Christmas, but for some reason most of them turned out all blurry. They weren't good at all. I was very disappointed. I don't know why, but Annie loves for you to open Christmas presents, and all she wants is the box. She doesn't care what's in it. She wants that box. All right. So whenever we get a package from the post office, we come home, we have a box. As soon as I or Brandon opens it, she wants that box. She loves that box, those boxes. Hi, Teresa. Hi, Elaine. 3 patches of time. Good afternoon. Hi, Meryl. How are you doing? And this is what she'll do. She will cut pieces off of that cardboard box, and then she goes out and hides them around in the yard. Okay? Because if she picks up cardboard or paper or, something like that from outside, anywhere on her walk, she will bring it home so that her and Brandon will trade, and he gives her some nibbles. So she's got in the habit. She knows that if she brings him a piece of cardboard, even if it's one that she, piece that she hid, he gives her nibbles. She's a smart doggy. Oh, good. I'm glad you're doing well. So the only thing I have to snack on up here today is the M&Ms. I have 3 left. Um, but tonight I'm going to make pork ribs, baby back ribs. Yummy. Yummy, yummy. I love ribs. Okay. I love baby back ribs. I cannot lie. They are good. And I started a potato salad. So my potatoes and my eggs are cooling off. I like to actually mix my potatoes and my eggs, all the stuff together when everything is still just a little bit warm. I don't know. I just think it turns out better. And and I actually would rather eat my potato salad a little warm. That's the best time. Just a little warm. And I think it's because if food is too cold, it hurts my teeth. So, yeah, there's that. Okay. So I need to iron these. Hi, Diana. How are you doing? Yeah, Misty likes ribs. Meryl says, my orange female kittens are keeping me busy. Yeah, kittens keep you busy. Yeah, Darlene, right? Right after you make it. For some reason, that is just the best time. Brandon, he doesn't like that at all. He likes it cold, chilled, with dinner. So that's okay. All right. So I'm going to use my block ruler on those. There's those three. And this one, so we'll square these up. Orange females are unusual. We love them here too. I am having leftover chipotle. Can't eat the whole bowl. Leftover chipotle. I don't know if I'm pronouncing that right. What is that? Leftover. Let's see if I missed anybody. They keep jumping through my sewing machine and grabbing. Oh, yeah, because they want to play. You want to play with your thread. Don't let them eat that. Hello, Brenda H. Okay, thanks, Terry. She posted her dogs. Yay! I can't wait to see it. Okay, I'll have to wait till after my live because I use my phone for Facebook. I would use the laptop, but it wants me to sign in, and I forgot all the stuff. I forgot the sign in stuff. So right now I can't use the laptop to do it. Raining in Texas? Awesome. That's good. You need rain. Oh, hot sauce. Oh, yeah. Okay. I thought it was a special potato salad dinner thing. I used to eat that on my eggs. Yeah, but I've kind of had to cut back on spicy things, which really is a bummer because I like spicy food. Probably not as spicy as Misty, because she really likes hot salsas and all the hot stuff. My husband does too, and he actually likes like jalapenos, from the garden, um, with his breakfast meal. Oh boy, I could not. No way. Even when I ate hot stuff, I would say I was mild hot. Mild hot. You get rice, black beans, chicken or steak, tomato, corn, cheese, lettuce, grilled pepper, choice, burrito taco, or bowl serving. That sounds good. Mural's kitties are 13 weeks old. They are rambunctious. Well, at least you have two and they can play together, right? Do you have any empty spools of thread? You can throw them down on the floor and let them bat them around. They probably like that. Pickled jalapenos from the garden are delicious. Yes, they are. I had a really good uh, pickled jalapeno recipe, canning, and it was sweet and hot, and I cut them into slices. I didn't leave them long, and so a sweet hot jalapeno. Oh my God, it was so good, you guys, and had garlic and onion in it too, and you can it. Really good with your breakfast eggs and so forth. Yeah, very good. My cat's favorite toy is a toy spring. Huh, is a spring. Okay. They're silly. It's like my dog's favorite toy is a cardboard box. Or Annie is. Oh my goodness, Carol. She's fostering 5 kittens that are 7 weeks old. You need to know how to make that. I have the recipe in my recipe box, I think. I could put it on the Facebook. You're in the Facebook. I could put it in Facebook if you want. But it is basically vinegar, water, the jalapenos sliced up. You got to be sure and wear gloves, and whatever you do, don't touch your eyes because you want to get rid of those seeds. Yeah, Brenda remembers when they used a wooden spools and rubber bands to make toys. I have a doll that is held together by rubber bands, her arms and her legs. I've had it for a long time. My great-grandmother gave it to me. My great-grandmother used to go to the second-hand stores and buy unwanted dolls, and she would fix them all up, make new clothes for them, do their hair, even give them hair if they needed hair. And then she would give them out for birthdays and Christmas. The recipe is in the cookbook. Let's see. Carrie. What was Carrie asking for? Hi, Judy. Yeah, I got a little bit in my eye, and oh my God, I had to keep running water over my eye. Her name was Butterball. That's cute, Terry. Well, this doll, I want to say that great grandma gave it to me when I was like 18 or 19. But that's okay. I still have it. You had sticks? Yeah, well, I had those too. And coal. Okay, I'm going to go back up here. I have security on my phone and tablet, Sarah. Now, I know we did get bombarded by the Sunday surfers, but I think they did pretty good all in all. I mean, there was probably a couple of comments in there that really needed to be deleted, but for the most part, um, yeah, I think there might be that jalapeno recipe in the ball Ball book. Yeah, rocks are popular again. Okay. Hi, Shelly. How's it going? Hello, Frank. Okay, Teresa, I just saw your message. She said, yes, please. Okay. Yeah, I will definitely get you that recipe. Let me write it down so I don't forget. Can't write too good with my thumb. So, I think I can read it though. Okay, where are we at? It wanted us to make 4 half square triangles, so I got that done. So it looks like I can put part of this block together. My husband gets a little bit annoyed with me because whenever we stop along the river and whenever we go to town, we always stop at this Forest Service campground. It's right along the river, and it has a name, but we call it Annie Creek because Annie always wants to stop there, and which is fine, especially on a hot day because I like them to get wet before we go to town because it's always hot up there. And if they're a little bit wet, then it's, easier on them to stay cool. And they don't really like it when I dump a gallon of water on them. They don't like it, but I do it. I always take several gallons of water with me in the summertime for them to drink and for me to pour over the top of them to help them cool down. So, all right, let's see what we got here. We need P. P. Hey, Mona. Oh, anyway, I was like, what was I going to talk about? When we stopped at the river, I always look for rocks. They have the coolest rocks. Some are round. You know, I mean, those rocks are really old. When you find a round rock, you know that rock is old. And then some of them are egg shaped, and some of them are round and flat. I like those too. So I only pick up the specific ones. You know, I like the round ones, or I like the ones that look like a big potato. Those are cool. And I like the ones that are shaped like an egg, you know, like an egg. And then and the little flat ones that are round. So anyway, I'll just walk around. I'm a rock hound. I love to pick up rocks. And there's always rocks out in the car or the truck that I forgot to take out of there. I have several spots outside that is my rock garden, and so I always put them out there, you know. Anyway, Brandon will say, I got the rocks out of the car for you. I put them in the garden. Anyway, speaking of that thumb, every morning I have to unlock my thumb and point finger a few times before they will bend. The joys of senior life. Yeah, well, I still sometimes, okay, Brandon said, try putting DMSO, whatever, DMSO on there. And when I remember to do that, within about 20 minutes, I start to be able to bend it. Now, I can bend it on my own like that. So I kind of do physical therapy, you know. But it's definitely, you know, swollen. And I'm actually getting kind of used to not being able to bend it, you know, because it has been what, you know, 2 months, 2.5 months. Oh, yeah, Brenda H. I love jalapeno poppers too. Yes, Terry. Well-worn rocks from the rushing river. Yeah. Remember that short video I did of all the butterflies? That's the area where I pick up rocks. Okay, so here's that one. Make sure I have all of these in the right angle. Okay, so on the half square triangles, it tells you to make 4 of these, but you're actually only going to use 3. So you're going to have an extra half square triangle, so just save it. You might need it. All right, so I need to get my blues out here. Let's see, I need K and J. K, J. I wish you guys could see down here. I should have moved the camera back a little bit more. Hey, Teresa, how's it going? Hello, Shuck Stitches. How are you doing? Oh, really? I have never heard that about alcohol to cool your dogs down. But I will tell you, if your dogs get like a fever, you can cool their feet down and their ears. That's how you help reduce a fever, is cooling their feet down in their ears, because they sweat through their feet. And when, hi Amy, welcome awake. When Willa had that really bad fever a couple of years ago, um, I wrapped wet, cold towels around her feet, which she wasn't very happy about. And then I put one around her. I lifted her ears up, and then I put one around her head. But I didn't feel like that was good enough, so I took a wet towel and laid it over the top of her, and it really helped a lot. Hi, Amanda. How are you doing? Um, okay, let's see. Finish getting this together. So I am just, for all of those new people, I'm working on this block, second block of the Peaceful Basket. And this is what it looks like. Back Quarter Shop, So Sampler Box. But you can buy this sew along directly at Fat Quarter Shop. Okay, let's see. I need H. I only have one H, so put that away. Now I'm just going to pile them up over here. Okay, H, and what's the next one? G. That's okay, Laura. Not a problem. Okay, so there's that. So I'm going to get up for just a second and kind of move that camera back and see if I can adjust it a little bit better so you can see. Okay. I'll just point it down for a second. Get ready. Here we go. So that's what we have so far. K and J. All right, so we sew this part together, and then there's still a lot more to sew on there. So, all right, so I'm just going to lift it back up enough to where you can still see the sewing machine. Mona, were you able to salvage that handbag? That's from Laura. Yeah, Teresa, I'm making a little bit of progress today. Yeah, I think I talked more yesterday. Got to get this done so I can put it away. Go on to the next thing. Okay, I have to go back up and read Meryl's comment because she learned something in veterinary school. Let me find what she said. Hi, Kathy. Let's see. Let's see, my mom was a professional doll collector and repair appraiser. Oh, wow. That's cool. Oh, the thing about the alcohol. Okay, I read that. Okay. Let's see. Okay. Whoops. I was kind of spinning there for a second. It looks like I'm back, so. All right. Make sure I have these correct. Yeah. I did it again. Gosh darn it. That's the thing about talking and sewing is getting things mixed up is very easy to do. And I'm just kind of sew these like you would a 9-patch. And I don't think it really says which way to press your seams. So just do whatever you think works best, I guess. I sew from the left to the right. But I don't think it really matters. You could do it from the right to the left, however you want to do it. I'm just following the directions in the book, Brenda. So all of this block part right here first, and then you sew the rest of it on, and then it'll look like this. So you sew these pieces on here. That's true, Susan. She said, at least we can hear you, and it's not a silent movie like hers. I know. I hope we get that figured out. Now, some people keep this together. It's kind of like spider webbing, but sometimes I do, but most of the time I don't. It's just easier for me to I like to finger press my seams, and I don't know, it's just easier for me to handle them if you clip the thread off. And I'm just going to use my little roller here. For now. Let's see, that one's that way. So the first row, I'm just making sure if one seam goes to the right, then the next one on down will go to the left, so that I can butt those seams up. What do they call that? All right, so now I'm taking the top row and the far right piece, and I'll sew that on. Nesting. Very good, Jamie. Didn't know you were going to have a test, did you? Okay, and second row. I might actually get this block done today. Now, don't want you guys to faint. No fainting allowed. And the last row is already done because those pieces were longer, bigger. Clip that seam. Yep, nesting your seams. You were typing that. Gosh darn it. Golly gee willikers. What's wrong, Misty? Did you get your video for Monday done? No pressure. I have leftovers and thought I could make animal beds. Yeah, why not? Has anybody serged Cuddle Lux? I haven't, but I don't have a serger. That's why. But that's a good question. Okay, so the middle ones seams are going in. So the top one is going out and the bottom one is going out. All right, so you just take the top row, connect it to the middle row, nest those seams up, and you can use pins here, or maybe you like the little wonder clips. I just use the pins. And I like to pin that together right there in that nest seam. Some people do that, some don't. And then I put one pin on the end there. Gonna nest this other seam up. I just do not like things shifting around. And you know, especially since I worked so hard to make sure those points were correct, you know, that these might as well line up correctly. Okay, so something happened there. Let's see what's going on. All right, that looks okay. I don't know, Laura. I do too. Find the sewing machine sound relaxing if it is not too loud. Some of them are really loud and it's like bing, 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 you know. I don't care for those, but oh, awesome. She said, yes, her video is done. And I was just making fun of your choice of words. Oh. That's fine. I don't mind. I like glued place in place of pins. Oh, really? You know, I haven't actually tried glue. Teresa has a relaxing voice. Well, thank you, Teresa. Oh, yes. The sound of a sewing machine is like white noise for a baby. I use all my small scraps for animal beds at shelters. Yeah. So I have a couple of garbage cans down here and all my little teeny weeny scraps that when I'm squaring up a block or whatever, all those go in a special basket and then they can be used for making dog beds or dog pillows. Annie likes pillows. Hello, Deb S. How is it going? Good to see you. Thanks for being here. All right, here we go. Okay, there's that one. Now I can just do the bottom row. Laura says, Teresa's voice is soothing. You hear Willa snoring? I don't think so. I'm not sure what that was, but I'm pretty sure it wasn't Willa. Let's look at those points. Ooh, looks good. You want to see? Oh, that's a good idea. I use scrap material to stuff the dog's toys I make for my sister's dogs. Oh, thank you, Brenda. Hi, Joyce. You didn't? Well, maybe try to unsubscribe and then subscribe again and hit that bell. Sometimes, YouTube has a mind of its own. Oh, hey, Jean. She said that was me snoring. Sorry. Am I putting you to sleep? I do put some of my small string pieces outside for the birds to use in their nest. I know people that do that, yeah. Of dog's hair. Um, so when we brush the dogs, so when it's time for the birds to make their nests and all that stuff, we just put piles here and there of the dog hair, which there's a lot, by the way. Brandon and I sat outside earlier today and brushed both the dogs, but they really, really need to go to the swimming hole. Yeah, they really need to go to the swimming hole. You just make so many that you drop them off at the shelter too. Oh, I bet that's nice. Yeah. Jamie said she didn't get a notification either. Yeah, my dogs would have well, actually, now that they're getting older, they don't tear their toys up as much, but they used to. Like, Willa has a small little stuffed toy. It's a moose. It's been up here for a couple of years, and it's still fine. She hasn't tore it up at all, which has really shocked me. And Annie doesn't really tear her toys up anymore either. But when we go to town, sometimes we stop at the thrift store and we go look through the toys and the little kids section. And I just buy the ugliest toys I can find because otherwise I feel too bad if I'm going to take a teddy bear or something like that, that's sweet and cute that maybe some little kid will want it. And so I don't take those. I just look for the ugliest one, like I said. And I buy those and bring them home for them. They like them. Okay, almost done with the inner part. Yay. Well, I didn't really schedule this other than like 3 minutes before I went live. So that might have been part of it. Yeah, the shelters that I donated to, they kind of like the flat beds, because they are easier to wash. So, um, so here is what that looks like so far. And I'm going to go ahead and press it with the iron. Okay, that looks good. I'll show you in just a second. Let it cool off a little bit. Thank you, Misty. Thank you very much. Thank you, Brenda. Oh, yeah, me too. You're no problem, Laura. It is hard for some people to catch the weekend lives, so thought I would just try to go live now and then for the next couple of weeks before Brandon and I are off to his doctor's appointments because I'm not too sure if I'm going to be up for much Sunday live because he's got some appointments on Mondays and stuff, and I don't know. We'll see. We'll see what happens. All right, so that's J, K, the long strips. We'll put those on. So K goes on first and then J. I just hope I cut these right because I do that sometimes. I bought my puppy a toy made of fire hose. It was supposed to be indestructible. It took her about 15 minutes. Yeah. Well, you know those Kong balls? Kong? They're not supposed to destroy those either. And my dog, Bo, it didn't take him but a minute. I mean, and he had holes in it. Oh, thanks, Joyce. Thank you, Stitches. Yeah, this is that fabric by Aneta Sitar. I don't know if I said that right, but it is laundry basket fabric. Hello, Peggy Lynn. Didn't they guarantee the Kong ball there for a while? I don't know if they still do or not. Oh, I know, Jamie. Me too. Um, I do love a lot of her fabric. Yeah. And she has lives on YouTube. And she does a lot of giveaways at her lives. So I've never won. But I do like to watch and see what her new projects are and what her new patterns are. That woman can make some quilts, man. I mean to tell you, she is good. Oh, Terry. Yeah, give it a try. Maybe he will. Okay, there's that one. Been a crazy day here. Was really nice and sunny and kind of cool, not too hot. And then it got all cloudy and kind of cooled off. Got kind of cold. Now it's sunny again. Yeah. Well, he has Terry. She's with him all day long. She does have some really beautiful patterns, Jamie. Yeah. When I grow up, I want to be making her some of her quilts. But there's some of them have a lot of, really tiny pieces. A lot of diamonds, but they are really pretty. Okay. Hey, looks like I pretty much cut those right. I'm doing good, you guys, doing good. I'm going to have the center part of this block done before you know it. I hope. Right, Jamie? Jamie says, they are above my brain power. I hear ya. I haven't yet, but I'd like to get her aqua quilt die set. Ah, I bet that. Wait until it goes on sale. Because those things are expensive. I know aqua quilt, they have a sale a couple of times a year. Susan might know. She that's when she gets her dies and stuff. That's funny, Brenda. She says, when I grow up, I want a piece like Kimberly Jolly. Kimberly, yeah, she does really great. She uses just a little too much starch for me, but it works for her, so it's all good. Okay, there's that one. Now, this fabric has frayed quite a bit right here. I'm just gonna clean that up now. Okay. Good night, Shelley. Thanks for popping in. Hello, Nancy. Oh, when I grow up, says Joyce, I want to do a Jacqueline D. John quilt. I have a rubber football that I fill with food to keep Watson mine occupied for about 10 minutes. The ball is still in great shape, and I think that gives him a sense of power. That is great. That's a great idea. Yeah, because, You don't want your doggies just laying around sleeping all day. Okay. Yeah, that was weird. I wonder why that fabric was so frayed. Laura says, I think your patterns are pretty awesome, Jamie. They are. Jamie has awesome patterns. Yes, Joyce. Amanda agrees. Bye, Mona. Thank you so much for being here. Thanks for popping in. Is it really 4:30? I think somebody's coming on at 5 o'clock. I can't remember who, but I could go look. Oh, that's a good idea. In the summer, hot month, I freeze the loaded football and tell them to take it outside. Annie likes, well, she loves snow. She loves snow. She loves snowballs. She loves to eat snowballs. The other day when we went on our Sunday drive, we were trying to get up to the mountain lakes, way up on a hill. There was still snow on the road up there, so we couldn't get through. But we went ahead and pulled over so that Annie could get out and enjoy the snow for a little while. And oh my God, she went nutso over that snow. She loved it. She was so happy to see the snow. She loves winter. But she likes to eat ice too, so. All right. I'm just going to make sure. I see I got a few threads here and a couple of things that are a little wonky. So I am just going to fix it real quick. Sometimes that happens. I don't know why, but it's weird. You know, you think you've cut everything right, you've pinned everything together, and the block still ends up wonky. What the heck? That Juki is supposed to be to Nancy on Tuesday. I don't know if her shipping still says that or not. So she is going to have a good time with her new sewing machine. Okay, I think the rest looks okay. Hey, Katie. Hiya. How's it going? What are you doing up? It's almost, see, it's 4:30, 5:30, 6:30, 7:30, 8:30, 9:30, 10:30. Okay, it's not that late. It's 10:30 over there where Katie is. Okay. Bold Notions Quilting. Is coming on. That's not who I was thinking about. There's somebody coming on. Somebody I know. And Katie and everybody is saying hi back and forth. It's raining again. Oh no, Katie. Oh no. That's not good. Your river is gonna. Oh, I hope you don't get any flooding. Katie was showing me some pictures yesterday over of Greenland, and I swear they look like a postcard. They are so pretty. All right, let's see. I'll set this aside. Well, first of all, what's it want me to do next? Alrighty. Yeah, the 1-inch pieces. B and I. B and I. B and I. And they want me to make little teeny half square triangles. Okay. Yeah, I would love to get rain once a week. Just enough to water the lawn, right? Because if we go over here on our water, it is expensive. I mean to tell you, it is expensive. I paid extra on my water bill all winter so that I would build up a credit that I could use in August. And I'm glad they let me do that because that kind of helps, Okie dokie. But I don't know what it is around your guys' place, but our water and sewer bill is terrible. And it used to not be too bad around here, and then all of a sudden it just a couple of years ago jumped up. Yeah, I would love to go to Greenland. 90 in Alabama. Uh, oh, right, that's right. Thank you, Nancy. Lisa's going to be on, the awkward quilter, and Mike and Michelle are going to be on with her, and that's at 5 o'clock. So, um, and she's had that scheduled for a while, so it's not like she's just popping on. So I will be getting off of here right before 5 o'clock, so you guys can go say hi to her or whatever, and I can go say hi to her. And I don't want to step on her live. That's the awkward quilter. She wasn't. I think she was in here a little bit ago. Hi, Lily. How are you doing? Yeah, 8 o'clock Eastern time, which is 5 o'clock my time. I'm in Pacific. Oh, you thought you watched them yesterday morning? Oh, Lisa is still here. um, hey, Lisa, if you want to, I'm going to make you, or maybe Jamie can help me out and put Lisa's channel link in here because I think the Lisa with the E, I think she's gone. So, and she normally does that. So if you wouldn't mind doing that for me, I would appreciate it. So whoever wants to go over and watch Lisa at 5 o'clock, she said I don't have to stop the live, that her feelings will not be hurt. Well, no, I knew you were coming on. I'd like to go say hi too. We'll see how we do here. But thank you. Oh, hey, Susan. I forgot you were there. I'm sorry, sweetheart. Yeah. Oh, and Katie's still there too. Well, see, you guys were hiding on me. Thank you for putting those in. I appreciate it. So there's her link to her channel. If you guys want to go check her out, she would be happy to have you over there, I'm sure. This is going to be a really small half square triangle. It's only 1.5 inches. So it's small. Little teeny. Um, check out your space. I'm redoing my office into a sewing room and wondering pegboards, shelves, or baskets like you have. I would like a pegboard system. That would be awesome. Um, these right here on the shelf, those are wire shelves, wire shelves, like what you get in the kitchen department. Like you would put them in your pantry or under the sink in the kitchen, that kind of thing. That's what those were used for. But they work pretty good for fat quarters. Um, and then what was the other thing? Um, I really like. So are you just thinking about places where you can hang stuff? Um, one of my favorite things in here is this little cabinet thing. It's just plastic. This thing. Because I keep my active projects in that. And then, except for the three big ones, that's where I keep scraps. So, and it looks like it's about ready, needing to be emptied. Okay, so there's that. Brenda, there's no such thing as too much fabric. Yeah, and then I went and bought more the other day. Jamie got a piece of pegboard. She's just waiting for the hubby to help her hang it. That my vintage sewing machine behind me is a featherweight. When was it born, Terry? 19 something. I can't remember. Thank you, Katie, for reminding people to hit that thumbs up. Let's see. Lily says, I have some wall space above the cutting board and want to put it to good use, but not sure what the best use would be. Well, I guess the thing I would ask myself, do I want it to be functional or pretty? Or maybe both. So if you want functional, then, a pegboard. And that can look pretty too. You know, you could put other things on it because they have all kinds of different gadgets and stuff that hook to a pegboard system. That's okay, Terry. I have it written down. I think. I think I wrote it down. Oh, I was gonna tape it on the bottom and I forgot. Uh, I know it was born in October. That's all I remember. Oh, I don't know where that note is that I had on it. Like 19, wasn't like 1950, 51. It was a special one. Anyway, it's a featherweight. Okay, Amy. 55 or 56. Mine is 53 and 35. TeresaLouise, here, read the chat. Oh, sorry, Terry. I was off a few years. Your machine was born Halloween, October, yeah, 1951. That's there. Thank you, Terry. There you go, Frank. I know I wrote that down and put it somewhere safe. Okay, make sure this is supposed to be 1.5. Boy, this is a little teeny fella. So, sometime this week, we're going to go fishing. Maybe tomorrow or the next day. So that'll be fun. I love to go fishing. I don't care if I catch a fish. I just like to go. Probably so that I can pick up rocks. I do like trout fish, though, I have to say. Actually love to have trout fish cooked in a cast iron skillet over the fire, right? Oh, it's the best. So take a little bit of flour and a little bit of cornmeal, salt and pepper, whatever other spices you like. Put a little bit of oil at the bottom of the pan and fry up those trout, brook trout. Yum, yum. Isn't that right, Brenda? I totally agree. When we used to go camping quite a bit, and I always thought that the food tasted better when it was cooked on an open campfire. Just tasted better. I don't know why. Okay, so I need D. You know what? Do I have? Okay, yes, I do. All right, D, and I'm guessing C. D and, yeah, C. And, oh boy. D, C, and they're going to need an L on both of them. Okay, so the L's get these little teeny pieces here, L, sew them to the half square triangles. All right, so I just want to make sure. I'm going to press these first. Oh, yeah, I love making cowboy coffee out when we're out camping. The coffee is so much better. Maybe I should make a campfire pit out in the backyard and go cook out there once in a while. Frank has 24, 36, 49, and 27. Oh my goodness. Oh yeah, eggs and bacon. Exactly, Frank. Exactly. It is relaxing. Definitely. All right, let's see. So with D, L is first, and then you got to make sure your half square triangles are going on there correctly. So the light is in the upper left. Okay, so go ahead and sew that one on there. These little ones are hard for me sometimes with the way my thumb is, but I can hear somebody outside. I wonder if that's what you're hearing. It's a weed eater, and maybe you thought that was Willa. I don't know. Snoring. Yeah, when we go camping, we don't go where there's many people. But that's really hard to do nowadays. And when Brandon and I used to go camping, started out in a tent. And we had camping boxes that had all the stuff in it, and I have a couple of really neat camping boxes. One, you set it up on the table, and it's a wooden box. It's really old. It be something like you would see in a chuck wagon. All right, so you got all these cubbies and stuff like that where you can put your salt, pepper, and whatever. That's a really cool box. And then I have another wooden box that's kind of like a military trunk, but it's wooden. And that one works really good too. And it's just kind of open inside where you can put all your pots and pans and stuff like that. All right. And, we still have all those boxes and stuff, but I know we're never going to use them. I really need to send them on to somebody else that can enjoy them. That's glamping, Terry. Just like Brenda said. Sheila says, I only glamp. Yeah, I only glamp now too. So now we take the camper fifth wheel, and it has a generator, and we have a VCR. We can watch movies and all that stuff. It, it might be more comfortable. In fact, it is more comfortable. But honestly, I don't think it's more fun, you know. Because we used to have a lot of fun camping and fishing. But, memories to look back on, right, you guys? Okay, so D goes up here on this one. That is correct. And then C. All right, so that one's C. Let's see what I'm going to do with that one. So C, that goes there. I have to make sure. I always have to make sure that if I'm looking at a photo, of the quilting block, then I have to make sure my fabric is always the same angle that the picture is. I can't, can't do it any different. Okay, so this one goes on the outside. Yes, like that. Especially with all my talking, because I would get really mixed up easily. And that's the other reason, one reason I use pins when I don't really need to is because I'm talking is, distracts me. And so I kind of forget what I'm doing. So if I put a pin in right here, then I know that that's the side I need to sew, right? Because I might forget from here over to here. Yeah, we don't really have raccoons out here so much. We do have bears, but we're really less populated over here, and people pick up their campgrounds and they don't feed the bears, and we know better than to feed wild animals. And so the animals out here really don't get used to that kind of activity. And you'd have to have a bear that is really starving to see it end up in your campground. And, the only time that they would be really hungry like that usually is, if they're hurt, of course, or if it's after hibernation, which most people are not out camping right after hibernation. So I've never had a bear in my campground, or a skunk, or any creature that didn't need to be there. So maybe I was lucky. I'd be more worried when we lived in Oregon. I was more worried about rattlesnakes and stuff like that. But we don't have rattlesnakes up here either. Valerie says she uses clips. That's a great idea. Joyce says that I'm funny. Thank you, Joyce. I thought maybe that would give some of you a little bit of a laugh. I know, Terry. Yeah. That's because, a lot of their territory is otherwise occupied now. So, what choice do the poor guys have? The thing I have a problem with is the deer and elk around the house. No way could I have an open garden here. Okay, there is that one. How's that look? On the outside. I just want to make sure I got it right before I sew that on there. Yep. All right. So that one's actually sews on second. Oh, it's 5 o'clock. All right, you guys. Well, it is 5 o'clock, and gosh, I did not get this done. Dang it. Yeah, that's what people do around here, or mostly greenhouses, and that's because of the weather. Because it's just so cold, you know, the ground doesn't warm up soon enough. Yeah, snakes. We have garter snakes here, but you know, those are little, small little snakes. They don't bite you. They eat little mice and bugs, spiders and stuff like that. So they're okay. They can hang out, but they still do scare me. Yeah, I am getting pretty close to done. Maybe I'll come on again later in the week, or I might just take this downstairs and work on it. Okay, so here's a little tip. When you are sewing these little sashings, I'm going to call them on, and part of the sashing has a half square triangle or some other pieced block. Always start with the pieced block and pin that first, and you want to line it up if you have a line, which this one doesn't, so I don't have to really worry about that. Okay, so pin it that way, and then work your way down, because like what I did when I first put it together and I first pinned it, I started up here in the part of the fabric that was just, you know, fabric, and there wasn't anything pieced there. And then when I got down here, my half square triangle was hanging over just a little teeny bit. So, and you don't want to have to cut off any part of your half square triangle. So be sure and start at that end, the half square triangle, and work your way down, because it is easier to cut a little bit of this piece of fabric off when you square things up than it is to do this, okay? So on both sides are going to have this sashing. So the same thing on both sides. Okay. Oh, wow. That's awesome. I've completed enough blocks to make 3 purses and totes. Amanda thought that was a good tip, and so did Brenda. Oh, hello, that weird one. How are you doing? I'm just getting off, so you missed me. Sorry. I just kind of did an impromptu live. Hi, Vivian. Um, so, yeah, okay, Amanda, I got it. Oh, thanks, Frank. Yeah, thank you for coming, Misty. I appreciate it. All right, so I guess I should be looking over here. The chat's over here, and you guys are over there. Thanks for joining me for a little while, you guys. I really appreciate it. So if you still have time and you want to visit with somebody, go over and check out Lisa, the Awkward Quilter. She should be on now. And I really enjoy our time together. My hair's a mess. It's fun to come on once in a while, other than on Sunday, right? Okay, so I'm going to get this block finished and go watch Lisa. So good night, you guys. I'll see you next time. Love you guys.